Hi, I'm Dana Obleman. This video is for my free sleep course for babies 4 to 6 months right here on YouTube. If you feel like you could use more guidance, then check out Sleep Sense Plus. The link is in the description below. Good morning. So you had night 10 last night. Think about how it went. For some of you, it might have been a non-event. Your child might have peacefully gone to sleep without even noticing that you'd left the room. But for some of you, like I warned, there might have been a little bit of a regression night where your child was just a little bit hooked on the idea that you were going to be present while she fell asleep. And now that you've left, that caused some anxiety. I hope that you got through it okay. It should have been pretty manageable if it showed up at all. And I instructed you to just do basically a 10-minute leave and check scenario if that were to occur. So we did it. We're out of this room. We're in the home stretch. So what do we do today for naps? Well, I want you to do the exact same thing. I want you to move the chair completely out of the room. Do your routine as normal. Put her down as normal and just go ahead and make your exit. There might be a little bit, again, of protest around the nap now that you've left the room, and you will just follow the same protocol with leaving and checking every 10 minutes until she settles for that nap. I do hope that we're seeing some improvement on the nap. We are getting close to the end of our 2 weeks, so it should be showing up for you. And if it's not, try tinkering with the timing a bit. Try adding an extra 20 minutes to the time awake and see if that makes any difference at all. Try it for at least 3 days. Again, remember, body clocks don't change just as quickly as that. It takes some time. So give everything you do at least 3 days before you evaluate how it's going. So that should help with the length, which is always the last to come around. So again, please don't worry if you're not quite there yet. Just hang in there, and I promise you in the next couple of weeks, it should start showing up. All right, so I want to give you a few tips today to troubleshoot things that might occur in the future. Sickness is a big pain point for a lot of parents, and it's easy to lose the road when your child gets sick. So my best advice is to not change too much. Obviously, when people are sick, they need more sleep. The downside is that we don't usually get the sleep that we need because our nose is stuffed or we're coughing all night. So sleep becomes very fragmented when we're ill, and that's just the way it is. So you can absolutely increase your comfort level. My son, my second son, he had a whole year straight of basically one ear infection right after the other. And so there were lots of nights that he needed some comfort, absolutely. Ear infections are extremely painful. So one of us would go in, have a short cuddle with him, offer more Tylenol or Advil if necessary, and then once he'd calmed down, we'd put him back in the crib and off he would go. In fact, he was so good at his own sleep skills, he didn't want us to rock him to sleep. He was pretty good at indicating, okay, thank you, I've had enough. I love the cuddle, but I'm ready to go back to bed now. And he was like literally pointing at his crib, put me back down. So absolutely go in, have a cuddle, have a little kiss and a hug, give more medication if needed, wipe the nose if needed, sip of water if needed, and then allow your child to still use their own skills to get themselves back to sleep. The more we interfere with this, the worse things are going to get. The biggest mistake I see people make when sickness occurs is that they bring their baby into bed with them. I guess I understand where that comes from, although I promise you neither one of you are going to get very good sleep, especially if you're not used to. If it's been months of no longer bed sharing and now you're going to haul him into bed with you, he's not going to know what's going on. He's not used to this anymore. You're not used to it, and both of you are going to spend the night sort of hovering in really light sleep or having very fragmented sleep because of it. So don't do that. Instead, if you're very worried about your child or you just want to keep an eye on her through the night, bring in some sort of bed so that you can be with her. Keep her in her room, in her crib, and you throw down an air mattress and you camp out there for a couple of nights so that you can keep an eye on her. If you've been instructed by your doctor to offer some sort of a nighttime feed, occasionally I hear this. If the fever is very high for several days, sometimes fluids get a little low and there might be that recommendation. Absolutely don't don't not listen to your doctor. Go ahead and listen to your doctor. But just be cautious with it. Anything that goes on for more than 3 nights in a row has a very high chance of becoming a new habit again. So a couple of nights of offering a feed is going to be fine. Anything more than 3, ooh, we're getting into danger zone a little bit. Again, make sure if you do feed that you're keeping her awake through that feed, that you put her right back into the crib to go back to sleep on her own so that you don't interfere with those strategies. All right, going into night 11, not much will change, right? We've left the room. There's not much more we need to do here. There might be a little bit of mild protest when you put her down and leave that room. It should be even less than it was last night, and it's smooth sailing. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.